Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, as you saw by the title, I am going to be unboxing and reviewing the 2-in-1 nail light and nail drill from Melanie Susie. I'm super excited. I cannot wait to show you guys the drill and how it works, everything that it comes with. I absolutely fell in love with this 2-in-1 nail light and nail drill, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So this is the box. The box is very big, and so I couldn't really like take it out of the box because the box was already big. But the first thing we get is, of course, the user's manual, and I just kind of skimmed over it for the unboxing. But before I used it, I did make sure to go ahead and read everything. But for the most part, I do know how to use a drill and you know how it works. So in this first little box I'm going to show, this is actually the handpiece for the drill, and it's a really pretty pink color. Like, I can just already tell you that I love it so much. The cord is kind of long. This is what the cord looks like. This is the little prong piece that you plug into the back of the light. I will get into all of that, but first I'm just going to show you step by step everything one by one. Here's what the body of the hand drill looks like. It's a really pretty pink color, and it has some really nice detail towards the bottom of it. Then also, I love when nail drills have like this lock and unlock feature where you turn it to the unlock, and you can easily take out the drill bit, and then once you place it in, you lock it and secure it, and it doesn't come out. Because I know with a lot of the other like cheaper drills, you just have to kind of shove it in there, and it doesn't have anything to basically hold it on tight. But underneath the actual drill, I'm gonna get into that later. Of course, we're gonna save the best for last. Underneath that, we have some more goodies. So we have the standard USB wall adapter to give this nail light power. Then we also have some sanding bands. I'm not sure what grit this is, but I'm pretty sure all of these are like a fine sanding bands. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. The next thing we get is a drill bit. What I love about getting drills from Melanie Susie is that they always include some really nice high quality drill bits. In this case here, we get basically the standard ones that come in all of the drill kit, which include all of the other ones like the mandrel, the cone, I don't really know all of the names by heart, but I will have it up on the screen. Yeah, it comes with a lot of drill bits, and I have a lot of them. I love to keep the cases for them. And the way I was sitting, I didn't realize I had another drill bit in here, so that's pretty cool. We get another one, which is a cylinder, and this is a medium grit. I would recommend like ceramic drill bits for beginners. Just make sure it is a safety drill bit. The last thing we get in this box is the bottom part for the nail light, and I really love how it has the little indents for your fingers once you place it into the light, and it doesn't have a spot for your other hand as well, so it has another little one for the thumb on the side, and it does clamp on with a magnet, which makes it super easy to apply and clean if you have to take it off, whatever you want to do with it. But yeah, now we got into all of that, let's go ahead and get right into the actual nail drill and nail lamp. I was so excited for this part, like I just could not wait for it. And once I took that little styrofoam wrapping off, it looks so beautiful. It looks really clean and super sleek, and what I really love about it is that it has a matte finish to it. I feel like this would be really easy to clean or to keep clean. It has really big display buttons on it. Just overall, I really love the body of it and how it looks. It looks super roomy under the inside for the light. Now let's take a further look into this nail drill. So underneath we have all of these little LED lights, and it has some on the side too, which ensures a all-around complete cure. And it also has a motion sensor, so when you put it in, it automatically turns on. Now let's take a look at the back of it, but first, can we just take a moment for this color? Like, this color is just to die for. So to the left at the back, we have the on and off switch, and to the right, this is where you plug in the adapter. This gives the whole entire light and drill power. So you just plug that in, simple, and of course connect the other to an outlet. And then up at the top, we have where you plug in the 2-prong piece for the nail drill, and super easy, just go ahead and plug that in like that, and you are good to go once you have the adapter in. So I was in love when it first arrived at my house, but let me just give you an even more reason to love it. So taking a look at the top, we have a low power heat mode, And then we also have 3 different time settings. We have 15, 30 seconds, and 60. And then for the drill, we have a forward button and the reverse. Then of course we have the knob, which shows you the speed and how to turn the drill on, and it goes up to 30,000 RPMs. I think I really love that little beep feature, but I kind of feel like it'll get very annoying after a while. But I also did want to show you the little handpiece for the bottom of it. You can take this like blue plastic off, but I think I'm gonna keep it on there just because I don't want it to get dirty. I just kept it on. I'm pretty sure it won't affect the lights or the curing process. So I'm just gonna go ahead and plug everything in so I can show you guys what it looks like. I also wanted to show you how it has like a really big number display, which I really love. And also something that I didn't realize until I started using it is that once the numbers are done, it does beep again to let you know that it's finished. Now let's take a listen at how the drill sounds. So yeah, that's how the drill sounds. It does get a bit loud, but if it works fine, that is totally fine with me. So I wanted to show you guys the current drill that I'm using. It's a little dusty. As you can see, my drill bits need some serious TLC. But yeah, this is the drill that I currently use, and it works really good. This is the Kanon cordless drill, rechargeable as well. I did notice that the handpiece is a lot smaller to my older drill compared to the new one I got, but one thing I will miss is my engraved name on it. I think that's like a super special personalized touch to this drill. Then also I wanted to show you the light that I use. This is the LED light that started it all. This was my first nail drill I've ever gotten when I first started my channel. This makartt lamp is so old, like it's so dirty, but it's not like dirt. Like y'all know when you use a nail drill, the gel polish and stuff, it just kind of, yeah, just over time it gets like that. I feel like taking both of these off my desk and just putting this one up here, it would save like a lot of space actually. Even though the body of it is a little bit bigger, I do feel like it saves a lot of space. And one thing I did love about this is that it added like a super aesthetic touch to my table. So now if I take pictures against it, it won't look weird. It has like a pretty pink background to it. So yeah, I love this drill. I will leave everything for it down below, and you can use my discount code. I believe it's key12, and it will save you 12% off your order. One thing I also did want to mention that these drills are pretty pricey, so if you do decide to get one, I think you have to be like super committed, or you just have to really love it. And that's why I'm super blessed and thankful to 𝚙𝚚𝚘𝚍𝚘 for sending me this drill. I seen Casey Nails unbox this drill and review it not a long time ago, but it was like a while ago, and the way she described everything, it was just so nice. And since then I've been eyeing this drill. So yeah, thank you 𝚙𝚘𝚘𝚍 for sending me over this drill. I really love it, and I hope you guys go out and purchase something from 𝚙𝚘𝚘𝚍. So right now I'm just doing a little bit of nail prep. I wanted like the filing part. Well, since the 2-in-1 light and drill is like the star of the show, I did want to incorporate as much filing as I could, just to show you guys how it works and just basically give you feedback on what I experienced with it. So I'm taking my cleanup cuticle bit from makartt, and I'm just going around the cuticle area with this drill, and I will say it runs pretty smooth. I have it on a low speed. After I was done getting up all of that dead skin and stuff around the cuticle area and off the nail plate, I do go in with this little tool here just to remove a little bit more of my cuticle. I kind of have mixed feelings about this little cuticle remover tool, because sometimes it leaves my cuticle looking like really jagged if I don't remove all of it, or if I use it the wrong way. Next, I'm gonna take the mandrel drill bit that came with this 2-in-1 light, and I'm gonna place a sanding band on it. I'm still working at a very low speed. I'm just gonna go around the cuticle area to get up any more of that dead cuticle or skin that's left on the nail plate. And then I also go over the surface of my entire nail just to remove the shine and any oils. Before we get too far in the video, I do want to say that if you're still watching, thank you so much. And if you haven't already, make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure to give it a like and leave a comment. I would really appreciate it. And also, I know you all are waiting to hear the giveaway winners, so I'm here to announce that as well. Today's giveaway, well, this giveaway winner is Nails with Nene. Thank you for joining and watching that video, leaving a comment. If you didn't win, do not be discouraged. I will have plenty more in the future. I do have one coming up solo, and then I also have one in the works with a collab, but stay tuned for that. If you would like to be entered in any of my future giveaways, make sure that you have your post notifications turned on so that you don't miss the video. And while we're on this topic of giving shout outs and winners, I do want to give a shout out to my featured comments. Here are today's featured comments. Thank you guys so much for commenting on my last video. If you would like to be featured in my next video, just leave a comment or be one of the first few people to comment, and who knows, maybe you'll be featured in my video. So a lot have passed while I've been talking. I went ahead and applied my nail tips. I cut them down to my desired length. I did want to go with like a medium to long length. I know to a lot of people this may be considered like long, but to me I think it's more of a medium long. But now I'm just going to be blending in the tip with the natural nail, and then also I'm just going to be removing the shine from the nail tip. And this is kind of like an unpopular opinion, but a lot of nail techs, like in a lot of videos when doing prep, I've heard over and over that if you blend in the tip with the natural nail, it prevents having a hump in the nail, or it's supposed to make it seem like a seamless application when you apply the acrylic. But honestly, I feel like even if you do apply all of that acrylic, you won't be able to see like that little hump, because when you apply the acrylic, it's gonna be smooth anyways, and of course after you file. But I still do it just because that's what I learned, so it's kind of just like an instinct to just go in and blend in the tip with the natural nail. But honestly, yeah, it's kind of like an unpopular opinion. I don't feel like it's necessary, but you can do it if you would like to. But that's just what I think. Like, it's just my opinion. Let me know if you agree or disagree, and also let me know if you have some unpopular opinions of your own. So I'm going to be doing some acrylics in today's video, and this is actually a color that I custom mixed. So I saw this post on Instagram, and I was just trying to get all of the colors I needed, and I ended up mixing a few of the nudes from Not Polished. I mixed in some white and some clear to create this beautiful, like really cream nude color. This is what it looks like. It's so pretty. I'm going to be doing this over all of the nails, so I'm going to speed this up just because the application is not really the star of today's video. And since I'm doing all of my nails like this, I didn't really feel like it was necessary to show it like step by step. Also, since it's not a tutorial, it's just going to be for fun. I did want to do like some type of design, because I know you guys wouldn't like just like an unboxing of a nail drill and filing, so I wanted to add in a design with it. So like I said, I am going to be doing this over all of the nails, so I did speed it up quite a bit, and I'm just going to let you guys watch one nail. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. Don't be mad at me, but yeah, I'm just gonna show one nail. I wanted to try to do like 2 or 3 beads, but I ended up having to go in with a lot more than expected. Sometimes I still have problems with my powder to liquid ratio. It makes the bead watery, and I'm unable to build it up to my liking like I want to. So I just have to go in with as many beads as I would like to or need to, and I just try to make the application as smooth as possible. I also try to keep in the sides as much as possible to keep it shaped. It will really help the shape and filing process go by a lot smoother and faster. So after going in with several beads, this is what my nail looks like. I really love this nail. Like, I think it's really smooth for the most part. It pretty much kept its shape, but of course you're gonna have to go in with filing. Like I said, I'm only going to show one nail. I went ahead and did my middle finger, and this is what it looks like. And I think that one came out good as well. I'm just going to go ahead and repeat that to the rest of the nails, and this is what the nails look like. I did allow it to completely dry, and now it's time to go in with my shaping and filing. And like I had planned, since the star of the show is the 2-in-1 nail light and drill, I did want to go a little bit further into my nail filing process, just to go in more in depth, just to show you guys new techniques I've learned and how I file, and also just to experience what the drill feels like. So to start off with my filing, I do like to go in with the 80/80 grit file, and I start by going on the sides. As you can see here, I like to file underneath the nail in the sidewalls first. So I kind of like demonstrated, but the video is going a little bit faster than I expected it to. So like you will have to kind of like pinch the skin so that you can get in that sidewall crease, and you just want to slowly start to shape that up. And I just make sure that the sidewall is parallel and make sure nothing else is like overlapping or any excess product on my skin. That's basically what I do, and then I'll go in and do the other side as well, basically just pinching that skin, making sure I can really get in there, and just filing that until it's very smooth and parallel. You want to make sure that you keep your file straight. And then once I finish going underneath the nail, I go on the sides at a 90-degree angle. You do not want to file this crooked, otherwise your shape will come out very wonky. So like so, I'm just going up and down on the nail at a 90-degree angle. It's actually really simple on how I file. And so for this part, to get that shape I want, pay attention to my thumb. So my thumb, while I'm filing the sides, I add pressure with my thumb where I want the nail to go a bit more narrow. And since this shape is a coffin, I will be adding more pressure towards the tip of the nail compared to like the side walls, if that makes sense. This is what the first side of my nail looks like. And now, just like I did with my thumb, I'm gonna be adding pressure with my middle finger for the other side, and I'm adding more pressure towards the tip. Like I said, this is a coffin shape, and I never file too much in one spot. I'm never really done filing until I'm completely done. And what I mean by that is, even though I did file underneath the nail first, after I file over the surface, I may go back in and file a little bit more underneath, just because like I don't want to file too much in one place and thinking I'm done, and then it turns out like I filed too much. You can't go back to that. That's why I like to do it in sections and just work at the nail, looking at every angle just to perfect it. Once I finish getting that basic shape, I go over the surface of the nail, and I like to file vertically first, just because I feel like I'm able to file a little bit more at a time, and it kind of just gives me like that complete smoothness to the nail, and I can see where I have any like dips in the nail, if I have to file here, if I have to file there. It just covers a lot filing vertically than horizontally. And once I'm done with all of that, I do like to like hold the tip of my nail against my thumb, and then I kind of just like work at like in a circular motion. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but you can kind of see me like just rounding out like the side tops of the nail. I'm not really sure, but I'm referring to this part here. I like to round that out so that it has like the perfect shape to it. And like I mentioned, I never want to file too much in one spot, so I am going back in filing the sides before I go back in to file the free edge. I always have trouble filing the free edge just because like it's just so difficult to get that really perfect crisp shape, but I do manage to get a decent shape to these nails. As you can see, I'm filing at a 90-degree angle, and this is what it looks like. Super good. Like I did a really good job on this nail. So if you would like to get shapes like this, just make sure to apply everything that I mentioned in today's video. Also, it didn't take me long at all, but my application of my acrylic, it really helped out a lot, which is why I didn't have to file too much. I went ahead and repeated that to all of the nails, and now I'm going to go around the cuticle area. And I'm taking my nail drill once again, and I'm going around the cuticle area with a sanding band. I'm not going to use any of these ceramic drill bits that I got in the package with this 2-in-1 light and drill, only because I'm not really trying to debulk the nail, and I don't have too much to file. I just wanted to seal in the cuticle area Also, I feel like ceramic drill bits leave a lot of indents on the nail. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if it's because of the grit, but with any ceramic drill bit I've used, I had that experience. But it doesn't matter, of course, if I'm trying to debulk the nail, but once I get it all debulked and I use a ceramic drill bit, it just creates indents in the nail, and I don't like that. So I just decided to use a sanding band, and the sanding band also helps as like a smoother, which made the nails very, very smooth. So once I repeated that to all of the nails, here's what the nails look like. I did use the cuticle oil before buffing method, and it was so nice. Like, these nails came out so smooth, and I love how they look. So yeah, that's it for my shaping and filing. I really hope I made sense while explaining this. I feel like I've been talking forever, so hopefully I made sense and I helped a few of you who's been trying to get like that perfect shape. So this is the design I'm trying to recreate. This entire video wasn't even planned. I didn't plan to unbox this nail drill on the day that I unboxed it. I actually planned to do it like 2 days later. So this set was not planned. This is just something that I saw on Instagram that I wanted to recreate. So here's the set I want to try to recreate, and I love the way the nails turned out. So if you want to see how they turned out, make sure that you stick to the end to watch. So I'm just going in with some of these acrylics. 2 of them are from Model Ones, and the yellow is from a business called Nails by 𝚙𝚚𝚗𝚘𝚘𝚘 I believe that's how you say it. I'm not really familiar with her brand. I won this in a giveaway. I'm going to be doing some 3D flowers, so of course I have my 3D nail art brushes that I got from Amazon, and I did pick out the smallest one to create my vines. I felt like I didn't have the color I wanted or needed for this set to recreate, so I ended up mixing those 3 colors, and I got the perfect color that I was looking for. Once I finish mixing them up, I'm going to go in with my nail art brush and just create the vines on the nail. And since I feel like I've been talking too much already, I kind of just want to let this part play out, because I am going to speed it up after a while, just because I don't want this video to be super long. Like I said, I wanted the star of the show to be the 2-in-1 nail light and drill. So this is just a little fun part I added in today's video, and I'm going to speed it up quite a bit. And I really hope you stick to the end so that you can see how it turned out, or like just watch the process, because I really love how these nails turned out. It was actually super easy. I did have some complications with the powders, but I will get to that later. But right now I'm just going to be taking my nail art brush, and I'm going to be adding my vines on the nail, just a little swirly line, and then I'll also add some little leaves on there to create a perfect looking vine. I'm just going to let this part play out, and I'll be back to show you guys what else I'm going to do. So the last time I did some 3D flowers, I was unsure if I should add the top coat before I did them or after. In my last video, this is the set I created. Super pretty. If you haven't seen this video, make sure to go ahead and watch it. I'll leave it in the cards so that you can check it out. I was unsure in that video, and I did apply my top coat on top of the 3D flowers, and someone in the comments said that you don't supposed to do that. So I wanted to add my top coat first because I didn't want to have to go around. As you guys know, I hate doing that. So I did add my top coat before I added my 3D flowers. I went ahead and cured that in my light, and let me just tell you, I love this light so much, and it cured really good. Once I put my hand in the light, you can immediately feel the heat coming from the LED lights. It's super powerful. I haven't mentioned what wattage it is. I will leave it up on the screen here if you are interested. And right now I really do love the beeping when it lets me know when it's done. I hope it doesn't get annoying too fast, but yeah, I absolutely love it. Thanks again to Melanie Susie for sending me over this nail drill. I will forever be so appreciative and grateful. Now I'm going to be adding my 3D flowers, and I'm not really going to be explaining too much. I did explain in the last video I did 3D flowers if you want to know exactly how I create them. In this video I'm just making them a little bit smaller. And also, before I go, I did want to mention that I was having trouble with the pink and blue, which were the Model Ones. It was like a little bit runny, and I do think they were glow in the dark, which is why I was having problems with them. The pink was kind of marbling, which gave it like a clear ombre effect, which was really cool, but I did want these to be like really opaque. As you can see, I'm doing the yellow. I'm not really having too much problems with the yellow. It's setting very nicely. And at some point, I don't think I showed it on camera, but at some point I did go in and add a few drops of acetone in my monomer just so that the beads wouldn't be too runny. Because with runny beads, when doing this, it just makes it impossible to get that perfect shape as fast as you want to. You just have to keep going in and having to like reshape it and fix it up. It was super annoying, and it took me so long to do this nail set. When I first started doing the unboxing of this nail drill, it was around 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And once I got done, I started like taking pictures and videos, and I noticed it was around 8 o'clock, so it took me like 5 hours to do this nail set, which doesn't seem like much at all, but these 3D flowers were so time consuming. I didn't really have this problem with the first time that I did it because the white acrylic that I used was like a 3D sculpting acrylic from 𝚙𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘 yeah, I'll leave that video in the cards or down below if you want to check it out. I did go more in depth on how I create them, but I'm just gonna let this part finish playing out, and I will come back to show you guys the finished product. But before I go, once again, I do want to say, if you are enjoying the video, if you've made it up to here, go ahead and like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment. I will really appreciate it, and I will try to reply to you all in the comments. And once again, congratulations to Nails with Nini or Nina. I will be reaching out to her. If she doesn't respond, I will have to pick another winner. And so this is after I repeated that over all of the nails. Like, are y'all feeling this? Because I know I am. It's definitely giving spring. Like, it's so pretty, and I loved how it turned out. But of course we have to add a little bit more, so we're going to be adding some rhinestones. I did put the smaller rhinestones in the center. I did apply them using my makartt rhinestone glue, and simply I just put one rhinestone in the middle, and then I just flash cured it. Once I finished flash curing all of them, I did place my hand back into the light to cure for another full 30 seconds. So here's the nails once I have finished the entire set. I did go ahead and add some cuticle oil, and it was very last minute. I did go ahead and add more rhinestones to the nails. I just wanted it to give a little bit more and make it look a little bit more complete. But this is what the nails look like. I absolutely love them, and I actually think, since I didn't use a peel off method, I kind of want to keep these on. Let me know if I should keep them on, and then in my next video I can do my non-dominant hand. If that's something you are interested in seeing from me, make sure to leave a comment down below and I can go ahead and do that. But I will need you to like comment very soon so that I can go ahead and get that video done. Thanks again to Melanie Susie for sending over this 2-in-1 nail light and drill. This is actually like the third drill that I received from Melanie Susie, and each one of them is like very good quality. I haven't had a problem with any one of them. But yeah, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.